Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to my very first video when it comes to helping tips, tricks, nades, spots, holding, how to play CS, how to aim and all this kind of stuff. So now keep in mind, I'm not a professional player, but I did play the game for a pretty long time and let's see on how that pans out. So if you have any feedback, questions, whatever you want me to touch on, I am highly relieved if you put it in the comment section, and most importantly give me feedback on how I eventually talk, what I can improve on these videos, all this kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. 3 things that I've learned from MLG X-Games that were in my opinion really cool when it comes to nading and stuff is 1 on cash, because I like to play the position myself from exist and IP exist, is that flash. So most of the people always, or most of the people, let's before showing that, are always trying to go for that silent flash, you know what I mean, like that flash that people see, but they see it too late, so they're blind because they cannot react anymore. This is obviously the most, how's it called, crucial or the most effective way how to flash. But what I also like is these kind of flashes that call themselves. You know, you hear them, you know that there's going to be a flash, but you don't know where the flash is coming from. And this is one of them. This is one of them. So what you do is you have that bent thing on top. You're in the corner, not on top of it, but you're like in this corner. Then you go up with the crosshair. You aim towards this little tiny dot. And then just left click, hold, flash. Profit. It lands here. Flashes an AWP, which is looking towards the NBK spot. Flashes somebody if he's outdoor. Flashes pretty much the whole area if somebody's watching you. What I like about it is bounce on the top, it bounces on the bottom, and then flash. That means it's kind of a silent flash that is also calling for itself. So you have these 2 times sound, like these 2 times flashbang sounds that are popping against the wall. But like for the first time, you're like, ah, okay, there's the flash, so let's turn around. But then it's like the next sound on the bottom. And then you can't see, you can't make out where it's going to be. But once you see it, it is so fastly out that you're pretty much going to get blinded. This flash worked a lot of the times for exist, except for one time where GW wasn't in the right angle, and then he went into the right angle. But that is a timing issue. Usually it worked in the MLG X-Games, so kudos to exist. This one is really cool. I like that one. So we have 2 more things that I really liked. Let's look into that. Another really cool thing was by Mrtweeday on the A bomb side. So the situation was that one of us was long, one of the guys was long, and they were pushing CV short catwalk, however you want to call it. So the thing was, they were already up around this ledge. Now what he did is, that's more of a common flash for the people, but he eventually timed it really greatly by knowing his game. So he was here, he was completely calm, getting right click. Like obviously you can either left click it, you can right click it, or you can simply just right click it. You can always see what your flash does by your hand. So like your hand does that, it's normal left click. You have left and right click enabled, the hand goes back. And you only have left click enabled, your hand is completely spread up. So you can always tell whether, like, if your hand is completely like this, that you only have to right click, left click, or left and right click flash. So now he aimed on top of that ledge, of the house ledge, and then let go. Now what this did, I've obviously tried it a few times as you can see, is it was popping right in front of here. Now let's do this again. So it's that second thing here, this one. Like, you obviously don't have to be 100% on spot, but like on top of it. But yeah, if you go like this, flash, you can move around the corner with it. The way this works is pretty simple, that you can move around the corner with this. Is it because it pops a bit below this ledge. The enemy team, they do not necessarily have to be flashed. But what the enemy team does with it, they see 1, it is a flash, they turn around maybe. 2, they don't turn around, they're flashed. 3, you drag the attention to the flash. So the one thing that could happen is obviously they get a lucky shot because they know where you are. That flash doesn't pop out of nowhere. So they know that you are on site if you throw that kind of flash. But it has a lot more positive effects to it because you drag the attention to you, to the flash. You have a lot of seconds, you have a lot of time to react. You either push them in that corner, you either push them a tiny bit back, or you just wait for them because they turn around and then go back to you. that the one guy on long can kill them. So it drags attention, it drags distraction, it has a lot of positive effects to it. And most importantly, when you go around with it at the corner, you always have that one advantage, and that is because people, they do expect you to go after the flash pops, but you know, like they do expect you to go after the flash, but if you go with it, that was a shit flash, but you get my drill. If you get with it, they do not expect it. You can throw that flash and then go with it around the corner. You obviously have to watch out, just as I did it 2 times, that you do not completely go out, so you are still behind this a bit covered. Let's do that again. Hopefully I don't mess it up a 3rd time. Yeah. You always have to watch out that you're not going around this corner, because then if you go around this corner, you still have to flash in that direction here, and you will get flashed yourself. But if you just peek around the corner a bit, you will just get half flashed, whereas the enemy team will either get completely flashed or they will not expect, or they will not be ready to face you. So you can take a quick shot off, or you can take a few quick shot offs, go back, maybe do the same, maybe just wait for your teammates to back up, and all this kind of stuff. So that flash, as easy as it is really, really, really effective. Another cool thing, and that is in my opinion the coolest thing that I've learned from MLG X-Games Aspen, is a new kind of meta change. It could go to a meta change. So what people generally do is, hey, we have a smoke, we're starting CT, we want to get 2 guys on B, we want to get 1 guy on B, we don't want to let the enemy team know what we are doing exactly, how many people are B, what middle should be covered, we shouldn't get a kill through the door and stuff like that. So what the people are generally doing is, yeah, we throw a smoke right around here, a smoke right around there. Right, so what does that do? You have 1 smoke less in round. What did Dignitas do though? Dignitas, you can rebuy a nade. That is what they used to their advantage. So they naded this. That was obviously a bad nade. You obviously gotta work on it to get it thrown properly. But like, if you spawn and if you throw it right here, bam. The thing that it does, obviously, you see this? Doesn't do shit with the smoke. See this? Bam. So if you throw it into the open, exactly right around here, it covers the whole damn door. And the smoke is even thicker than the other smoke on the edges. So it covers the whole door and you can run around. Obviously this is an issue of timing. That means that the people that run to B obviously have to jump and go over that ledge once the nade is exploded. And it has something to do that it works perfectly with communication. Obviously that the guy that throws the nade knows what he's doing and knows that the nade is going to land here. But just a bit of practice, just a few minutes on top of the server, figure out a way to run, and let's try it like this. Yeah, it should still work a bit. But yeah, you see how often I fail, but if it's going in the middle of this door, it covers exactly the whole damn thing. That is what I really like, because you can rebuy an nade and then use that 1 smoke to your advantage to block off enemies even longer for these 15 seconds. Or you can use it for a retake, you can use it whenever you want. Other than that, you just don't have a smoke if you smoke middle. I loved how Dignitas used it, and yeah, this is pretty much my favorite thing that I learned from MLG X-Games Aspen. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. It wasn't all super much information, but I'd like to know what topic I should touch on. I will try to get more into these advanced things from now on, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to have feedback on the way I talk, on the way I explain things, or if you need anything else to make these videos more enjoyable for you. And yeah, see you around next time, hopefully. Thanks for watching, guys.